All right, everyone, I'm off to Meineke Cinnamonson. Let's talk. So I just got my 97 F-150 and I'm off to work. So the video I put up about empty bays, there's a lot of shops that are very fortunate to be slammed or 2 or 3 weeks out. And I do believe there's a lot of moving parts to why that is. And you can't just say these big box stores, because there's Midases and Firestones and Goodyears that are just busy all the time, and they're not owner operated. They just have people who are running them. And it seems like it's all over the place. But I can tell you for a fact, since I'm in Cinnamonson, New Jersey, that I'm at the end of Cinnamonson. There's no dense home population. I will tell you, even I live in Pennsauken area, which is close to my shop, and if I go into Cherry Hill, right down the road, the Chevy dealership, facts from the Snap-on guy, is they're not busy like they used to be. That if I go up to the road to Monroe, talk about empty bays all the time that I go by, they are. And April drives past Monroe constantly, and then Midas up the street from them seemed, and then keep in mind, there's a new car dealership right there, the Cherry Hill Mall's right there, Chick-fil-A, and so a lot of draw to bring customers to go get their cars fixed right up the road from me, plus dense home population right behind them. My Family Tires, not 2 weeks out. Midas, like I said, they do a lot of low-cost oil changes, and that skews. You're busy. You could be busy with doing a lot of oil changes. I don't really know. I know that they're definitely not slammed every day, and they're not a 2 weeks out for repairs. And that's just right up the road from me. Then if you go up a little bit further, there's a Mr. Tire. They're not slammed all the time, and they're not 2 weeks out. And you're talking to Midas shop, I think is a 7 or 8 bay. Monroe is a 4. My Family, I don't really know. I think it's a 6 bay. Next to a busy Wawa. Right next to a busy Wawa. And I can tell you for a fact that they're not 2 weeks out for repair work. And they have hundreds of people driving right by their establishment every day. We did have a Tires Plus go completely out of business, like a 10 bay. Giant shop, Cherry Hill. Plenty of traffic in front of the mall. So nobody there is 2 weeks out. Nobody there is slam balls busy with work. And I'm going to take you by where I go to work. So right now, coming up the road right here is a teeny tiny little gnomes guy. He just started. I'm going to tell you, I don't see that he's slam balls busy. Paintless dent removal. I don't see a lot of customer cars sitting in their parking lot, but they might do more mobile work. So that's on my way. And this is Pennsauken, so there's plenty of dense home population right here. I just don't know. I can't put my hands on what exactly is the issue for New Jersey, right? I'm just going to say New Jersey. High taxes, highest of everything, insurance rates, you name it. Then if we go right behind this complex right here that they just recently built, there's a couple shops right here to the left that's Pennsauken. And again, I know for a fact that they're not slammed busy. There's a motorcycle shop, there's a transmission shop, and then there's a repair shop that I do work for. They are not 2 and 3 weeks out for repair work. They can process the work that they get in the day, provided they have parts, because I do work for them. That's facts. So that's right up the road from me on Route 130. So they're right over there about 1 o'clock. The transmission shop is right next to them. And I want to tell you, the transmission shop is not slam balls busy, but it's not hard for a transmission shop to be busy. If you have a 4 bay transmission shop, you're doing 4 transmissions at a time, you're busy. But I'm going to say not slam balls 3-4 weeks out before they look at a car. So there's Meineke. Hi, Meineke. Empty bays, except for one. Saturdays are hit or miss for me. We don't have really anything here. We have a crackhead motel. We have a barely empty business district. We have a business over here that they go all the Pep Boys because the owner owns this business and he owns the shopping center. So we're gonna go by Pep Boys. Pep Boys has a 10. This is no bullshit. This is Saturday morning, 7:30, almost 8 o'clock. This car's been here for days. It may even be a comeback. This is their intake parking lot. And even if you looked over there, I'm just going to loop around. That car's been here forever. It might even be an employee's car. Typically, this is their intake parking lot. This Mercedes might be an employee. Here's the other part of their parking lot. 1, 2, 3 cars. That's probably the manager's car, a take-in car, possibly an employee car or customer. This is 7:30 Saturday morning. Pep Boys Cinnamonson. Fucking dead. Dead. That's been here. I don't know about this. Out-of-state car is not an employee car, so who knows. But I can look in the bays, and I can tell you right now through the glass. 1 car in the bay. That's left over from yesterday, so that's not new work. Look at all these bays. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 12 bay shop. Fucking dead. Nobody waiting in line to get in the fucking shop. Nobody waiting in line. Cars not piled up. They're in a shopping center. There's tons of draw for them to be busy. Next to another shopping center. There ain't any shops back that way. Sorry, Franco's, I'm going. Wawa. They have so much opportunity for customers that I don't. And they're fucking dead. Up the road is 2 other shops. The one shop is a sea of junk cars just sitting there. And I'm sure that he has work, but it's a 2-bay. And he's not 2 weeks out. Guaranteed he's not 2 weeks out. And then there's another shop up the road that I think is a 6-bay. He's not 2 weeks out. I'm sure he has work, but he's not slam balls busy. Then if you go into the next zip code, which is Delran, there's nobody busy up there. The gas station's not busy. And then Jiffy Lube's right up the street. They're not busy. Brand new Jiffy Lube. They are never busy. They may be busy with a couple oil changes, but every time that I drive by, and because this is my area, they're never 10, 20 cars deep in oil changes. Valvoline way up the road. It's one of my customers. You're on YouTube.
Talking to you.
What the fuck? You're late.
I'm late.
Yeah, man. We opened at 7:30.
I'm 9 minutes late. You're just getting there too.
Now you got to buy coffee.
You're just getting there too.
Yep, I'm getting there too. I'll see you in a little bit.
My wife's behind you.
Okay, no problem. And then if you go up the road to the gas station, 4-bay gas station, plenty of traffic, he's fucking dead too. I drive by, he's not slammed. And then if you go further up to Mavis Tire, they're not slammed, they're not weeks out. Firestone, not slammed, not weeks out. I mean, they have their days probably like me where they have a partially full shop. But this area is just not a busy area for some reason. And I don't have any rhyme or reason for any of it. So... And then, what here's my draw for customers. Look, he's going to go 80 miles an hour before he gets to Meineke Cinnaminson. Basically dead presidential center, crackhead motel. That's why we call it that. Used car dealership that I do get some work from. It's not what it used to be in years. I got a very slow another business right next door to me. And then you have swamp and a nursery, so... I mean, the place looks great. We treat our customers good, but there's nobody in Cinnamonson that's slam balls busy right now. And you're fortunate if you are. I mean, we're doing good. We're not doing what my expectations are for, a Meineke center, but it is what it is. I always strive to be better. So that's facts, guys. If anybody wants, and if we go up the road even further, I talked to another shop. They're not slam balls busy or weeks out, and I think they're an 8-bay. It might even be 10 bays, and they got a huge parking lot and storage lot, so I could see. And then the Mako body shop, like I said, up the street from me, there's usually never a spot to even park or drive around their lot. And then outside their lot is usually slammed with cars. And they're not busy either. So I can't tell you what's going on in this zip code. But as you see, here you go, 7:30 in the morning. Pep Boys is dead. Actually, 7:45 by my customer. There ain't not a fucking customer waiting to get in Pep Boys.